What up, everybody? Welcome back to another Thursday night, late night, peak night. I'm your host, Adam Paul, Time Warp Custom Paint. I have my wife over here. She will be relaying any questions like usual. So if you guys have any burning questions for me about anything that's custom paint or anything else, we'll talk about it. But real quick, kind of go over what we got here. This is a panel. I'm getting a lot of reverb. Hold on. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. I got a paddle here. It's a wooden paddle. You can see I didn't even do anything with the backside. I probably will spray some black base on that before I'm done. How I prepped this was I sanded it down with one of these 600 grit sanding sponges. Went straight to black base coat. That soaked right into the wood, so I had to do a couple extra coats. And then went straight for the metal flake. So I took the metal flake, put it into the clear coat. There's a
give you a $5 super chat, by the way.
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, Randy. Appreciate that. Right on. So I use the metal flake on here, mixed in 2K clear coat. So top coat, clear coat, part A, part B. Mix that in there. 1 pack for 1 pint. I didn't need a whole pack, so I still have half of it left. I just mixed into half of that. Sprayed the board. Gave it, I think it was like 3 coats. And then I hit it with just straight clear coat, 3 to 4 coats on top of that. And let it dry. That was yesterday. We're all good to go. So I'm going to sand it. Get it scuffed up and sanded, smoothed out, and then we will start with the graphics. But I do want to take a look at those real quick. You want to switch to those? Okay, so this is what we will be painting. It's actually what I'm painting on this board is something I painted on a motorcycle, I think like a couple of years ago. I can't really remember the date, but we're going to go back and look at those photos so that way I can kind of reference those for this paddle here. So I'm not going to be able to do all of the graphics. I'm just going to take some of the main graphics that I did on it, and then we're going to convert it to here. So one of the things that we did do on there, it's called used a Chameleon pearl over the top of some of the areas that I left black. So we're going to go ahead and do that so you can see how that's done. And yeah, let's see what this thing's going to look like. So you want to switch to those, Ash, real quick? Okay, so this is my buddy Corey from Precision Metalworks in Arizona. So he built this bike. I can't remember if I painted the frame on this one or not. I don't think I did the frame on this, but there's the tank. I did the rear fender, and if you look at the back wheel right here, the oil tank is like upright right there. Pretty cool, kind of different. Let's clip to the next one. Okay, so there's a shot of the fuel cap and the top of the tank, as you can see, looking from the front of the handlebars. So we have some black. Where the black is actually where the Chameleon is. It's one of those things where you have to hit the right sunlight to really be able to see it. But it is in a marbleized kind of a look. So we'll be doing that as well. But we're going to be implementing the orange candy, the blue candy, the black stripe, and some of the small graphics that I have filled in. Let's go to that next one. Okay, there's a better look at the side of the tank. So you can see there, I have that fingerprint style design. So I feel like that definitely is, I'm going to need to implement that into the board. And then I got to get at least both the orange and the blue, and then get that black with the Chameleon on it. One important thing with this, as you can see real quick, is you see how I didn't line out some of the lines in black. It goes from silver to orange, and then you can see there's the blue there. There's no black outline, so there's less contrast there. As you can see, the teardrop right on the side is edged in black, so you can see there's a lot of heavy contrast there. So I wanted to point that out because a lot of people ask, like, do you have to edge it in black? You don't have to, but you can see how there's less contrast there, and I wanted that, so that's I did it for that reason, because I kind of wanted those to blend together. Yeah, let's go to the next one. I think it shows the back fender. Cool. And check out that seat, by the way. I think it's freaking incredible. So yeah, here's an important part on the back fender that you can see is right on the center. There's like just a point right there, and then it has the 3 1/4-inch lines that stick out that are there, and it looks like those are kind of faded in, if I'm not mistaken. And Yeah, so it's not going to be exact because we have to do like an abbreviated version on this board, but that's what we're going to do tonight. So it shouldn't take too long. We're going to knock this thing out pretty quick. And and also I want to let you guys know is we do have a giveaway tonight, which both first and second place will win some candy packs. We'll get you guys hooked up, but there is we're gonna probably midway through, if it gets really boring sometime, we'll shoot that movie clip in there. The first ones that can guess that, they'll win some crap. How does that sound? But it's not really crap. Yeah. Okay. Well, that might be from the movie though. So you might win some crap. So, hey, there's a hint. Step right up and win some crap. Okay. So I got a 600 grit sanding sponge here. I'm just going to knock down this flake. You can use these wet or dry. They actually last longer if you use them if they're wet. This is a wooden board, and I didn't spray the back of it, so I really don't want to. I don't really want to get it wet, you know, because if it lays in water and the back of this wood's just going to soak it up. And we don't want that to happen.
Someone asked about the shirt.
Yeah, tell them what you did.
You want to hear what I did?
Yeah.
So something so dumb. I emailed myself, asked where they were. And I was like, why did she reply so fast? So,
yeah, I was wondering. I was like, something's not right there. So she's been emailing herself this whole time.
No, I only did it once. I did it on Tuesday just to kind of see where they were. But I fixed it. So today I did end up emailing the right person.
Yeah, which is surprising because we should have had them already, but maybe there's some kind of delay.
Yeah. And then a couple things on here.
So someone says, does the LiMELiNE sell replacement pads for the gold leaf spinners? If so, where?
They will be listed. I will probably have those up tomorrow or the next day. But you'll be able to get a 2-pack of those for like $11 or something like that. But those will be up. So yeah, check Amazon, check those tomorrow or the next day. It's on my list. Thanks for reminding me.
And then Swampy said the Up and Smoke helmet came out cool, man. Love that tank. Awesome bike.
Yeah,
it's like
thanks.
Midnight purple. The seat is dope. Bob Jones gave you $20 super chat and said, always enjoy your lessons. I have learned a lot that has helped me in my own painting.
Yeah, right on.
Thanks for the super chat.
Yeah, appreciate that. Like always. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to get some glass cleaner on this.
John said, just picked up a paddle to paint tonight. Figured it'd be a good place to start.
Cool.
Badass work. Bobby said, not to brag, but I can do other work like that too.
Really? Wow. Oh, yeah, I think I remember.
Can we win from Australia?
Somebody from Australia?
Can they win?
Oh, no. I wish you could. Yeah, there's no way we can send that to Australia. The candies. You can, if you guess, you can give it to somebody and you win it.
Do you prime the board first?
You can't, that would be a better idea to prime it. I didn't do it. Yeah, it did get a little bit mottled from it, like a little bit right here. It's a little mottled, a little bit right here. So yeah, if you, that was probably a better way to do it, but it's not necessary for adhesion. It's just a wooden board. So it's definitely not going to rust on you.
Scott said, did the silver leaf today for the first time. It didn't turn out too bad. Your product makes it easier.
Yeah. Did you try double leafing it? Maybe try double leafing it. Maybe that will help you out. And remember that leafing glue goes on really light, really smooth. So you don't want to oversaturate it and get any kind of texture. Also, make sure you're not laying it down too early. You want to make sure it's flashed off enough to when you touch it, it doesn't feel, it feels like a tack to it, but not to where it would be any bit stringy or anything like that to where it would tack up. So yeah, so a slight tack is all you need.
Hanger said, thanks for the answer to the pads and gave you a $20 super chat.
Oh yeah, right on. Thank you, buddy.
And then Nate said, question, I've been hammering out my technique for leafing. Can I put more leaf down over leaf that's been turned?
Yes, you can. good question. Absolutely. But don't turn it if you plan on double leafing it, just don't turn it, just leave it.
And then I think when you're spraying that, someone said, is that glass cleaner?
It is, or it was.
And the guy, Scott, who said, is asked about that, he said, yes, I did. One place had to do it 3 layers of the leaf.
Oh, 3 layers. Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't take 3 layers. If like, you can get it done in 1 layer if there's no problems. 2 layers, you could do 3 layers too. There's no reason why you can't. It just goes on so thin, it really, you're not adding much build at all.
Stonehanger said, is there a difference in gold leaf as far as spinning, or is it the sizing?
It's a combination of both, but a lot of it has to do with the brand of leaf. Some leaf just doesn't spin right. It, like, plain and simple, it's just not, it just gets dull when it spins. I know, because I've tested a lot of brands before we came up with ours, and it was amazing how big. I mean, they look exactly the same, they just didn't spin the same.
How do you prep the wood for paint? I have some cornhole boards I want to pimp out.
If you're doing, you could, I would probably do a light coat of primer over the top to seal it up, and then go straight to black base coat, a wet on wet. That's how I probably would have read if I was to do this again. But it doesn't matter, because we're doing enough graphics on here, you're not going to be able to notice. And I know the guy, he ain't going to care, and he's not going to notice. So there's certain stuff you can get away with sometimes. This is just a paddle. If this was usually I'm not working on wood, but if this was anything else, it would get the full treatment.
Corey Daniel gave you a $20 super chat and said, thanks for the compliments on my paddle on Facebook. Means a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. His paddle's better than my paddle. I don't know what the hell happened there, but yeah, that turned out great, man. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, you see right here, I did that. See how much fatter this doesn't match up. So we're looking at the negative space here. Not the same. Not the same. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that.
Nate said, your leaf is awesome. Buddy said, Adam, I really appreciate all the advice and teaching techniques. I've learned so much from watching your videos, and recently painted my first project, which was a Sportster.
Oh, yeah, right on. It's a good one to start on. Okay, there we go.
Watching your videos inspired him into getting into paintwork. That's John.
Badass.
Roman gave you a $20 super chat and said, thanks for your help this week. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for your orders, man.
Scott says,
thank you.
What size paddle do you use?
What is this? A tape measure right there. You can hand it to me.
Where?
It's right there.
Oh. Someone said, Nate said, let's have a paddle competition.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting idea. I like that idea. 22.5. 5.5.
Stonehanger said, I was a sign painter 20 years ago and just started using leaf on my airplanes, and things have changed.
Yeah, it does, huh? Man, once you start leafing, it feels like your game just steps up like 3 notches. All the years I was a custom painter, I always wanted to do leaf. Never could, but now I can. All right, that's okay. That's not perfect there. It's like this one dips a little farther, but you're going to be able to see that that's not going to matter. We're not really going to be able to tell. We're going to keep that center line in there.
Sig P20 220 said, are there any substrates urethane paints won't work on?
Water? I don't know. I think
What?
urethane paints won't work on. Well, you can't really use urethane paint on spray paint. I think that's the because I actually get that question a lot. They'll ask if, because they maybe threw some Rust-Oleum primer on something. If it's Rust-Oleum primer, you can probably get away with it, but like, yeah, if it's spray painted, don't paint over top of that. I guess that's the only thing. Yeah, metal, plastic, use an adhesion promoter. I think every substrate kind of has its own rules. So if you're painting on plastic, there's a good chance you might need an adhesion promoter. If you're painting on metal, there's a good chance you're going to need a primer. You know, maybe even epoxy primer, depending on what you're painting, and then a sandable primer after that.
Thomas said, I absolutely love the teaching videos and just love her voice in the background.
Oh, hey. Maybe that super chat's for you.
Thanks. Bob said, how do I send you pics to get your critique on my paint jobs?
Yeah, I'm like terrible at that, to be honest, because I like everybody's stuff. It's really hard for me to find things to critique. But you can't. I mean, you can. Best places on Instagram. But I'm probably just gonna say it looks good, because yeah, because it all is good. I mean, who might say it's not? But yeah, it's hard to say. A lot of times, I do notice that some people don't use enough candy. They don't saturate it enough, and it looks kind of a little bit bland. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and. So once again, I'm matching this up to a paint job that I already did. I think that's in the middle.
Swampy said, rednecks, white socks, and blue ribbon beer.
Ooh, hey.
Does he know what shirt you're wearing? Is that why he
Oh,
said
yeah,
that?
I think so.
Oh.
All right, let me get this thing cut in the middle here.
John asked, would you recommend Intercoat when doing a two-tone custom paint?
An Intercoat, like in between? Is that what?
I'm guessing, yes.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah. I mean, Intercoat would be fine. Like you spray it one, put Intercoat, and then, I mean, if it's really not even necessary, you could tape right on top of your base coat. So if you wanted to do the extra mile, I would paint it the solid color on the two-tone, clear coat it with like 3 coats, sand it down, and then do your two-tone. Then you have a layer of clear there. So if you have any kind of overspray or anything like that, you can take care of it. Like you can just sand it off or wipe it off. When you have base coat, it's not really like that. You can't really sand Intercoat clear that well if you have any kind of problems.
Can
All right.
you paint lacquer over Cretex paint?
I don't know the answer to that question. I would say I wouldn't paint lacquer at all. That's what I'd say, I think. Okay, so I'm going along once again with the design. You want to clip to that real quick? The back fender, can you see that? I'm going to get something at least close to what I was doing here.
The back fender one?
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you can see right in the center of that fender, I have the 3 1/4-inch lines. I don't know if they're 1/4-inch. They might have been bigger, but in this we're doing 1/4-inch. So I'm going to duplicate that at first. So yeah, great. You can go ahead and okay, hold on here. So how I did this last time, I took this piece of tape like that. So I'll come back now.
Buddy says the LiMELiNE products are amazing and I can't wait to purchase the new gun.
Oh, yeah, thanks, buddy.
Swampy said, I know for a fact you cannot paint urethane over rattle can paint.
Yeah, don't do that.
Jeremy Diamond said, Adam, thanks for the new spray gun. I haven't had a chance to use it because I'm in the process of redoing my paint booth, but it looks and feels amazing. Yeah,
right on. Thank you.
What about over urethane paint? If you did a boat, can you gel coat over it since clear isn't great for maritime environments?
I would gel coat seems like that would work. But yeah, it's one of those things that's just could be a little risky. If you have a chance to test it before getting into a whole boat, I would probably do that. Just get a blank piece of something, and just work it out the same way you would.
Scott said, thanks for all the tips. As I said earlier, I used your flake on some wings I cut out of Baltic birch, prime black base coat, and flake cleared and ready for airbrushing on Tuesday.
Oh, really? That's cool. That's different. I like that.
Yeah, that sounds cool. John gave you a $20 super chat.
Yeah. Thanks, John. Appreciate you guys' support. Always coming through.
Let's see. I wouldn't paint lacquer at all either. So Swampy said, Stunt Hanger said, I have to use DOPE for aircraft. DOPE is a lacquer base.
Well, if that's what you have to use, that's what you would use. It seems like you'd be okay. It's not optimal.
Have you ever done any graphic rendering on pictures of customers' bikes?
Good question. The way I handle that is so I'll get there. So basically they'll look at my work and be like, okay, I like your style. They'll kind of give you some ideas of what they want, and and then what I'll do is I'll get the parts prepped. If they go flake, I'll get them flaked, and then what I'll do is I'll just tape out the design like I'm doing here. Like I'll do a rough tape out, like and then I'll kind of just like I'll use that time to also kind of experiment with designs that I have in my head, along with what the customer, he or she tells me, and I kind of just like tape something out rough, and I'm like, hey, this is not the final tape out, but this is what I'm thinking. And then I'll put like a piece of tape. This is going to go blue, masking tape there, blue. This will go orange right here. Just let them know exactly what's going to go on, and then be like, oh yeah, okay, that's cool. They can usually have enough vision at that point to know if you've already been doing this work long enough. They can look at your past work and figure it out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and run a line right here.
Josh said, just did the same 3-line effect on a welding helmet with honeycomb over the top in green sandy.
Oh, I love honeycomb. That's my fave.
Oh, Scott says, and I know this answer is you can't. He says, how do you keep from getting the flake everywhere? You just embrace it. It's literally all through our house. It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it used to be, because it's actually getting cleaned out of here a little bit. I don't flake as much as I used to.
But is there a way to prevent that, really, though?
Yeah, just shop vac. I think a dust buster. Keep a dust buster around.
You'd be there all day. Dust buster. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if you dust bust like a little bit here and there, doesn't seem like that long.
You don't know.
Maybe we need a LiMELiNE dust buster.
We don't know. He tells it all over his hair, his face, his ears, and then he thinks he cleaned it up. He's dragging it everywhere he goes. There's a trail of glitter behind him.
Yeah, that is true.
He said, I Googled it. Lowrider bike. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I Googled it. Lowrider boats are totally a thing, and I love them.
Oh my gosh, I need to Google that too.
Nate said, you don't. Flake gets everywhere. Ask my wife. See? True story.
The wife knows, like, what the hell is this? Oh, wait a minute. I needed that piece.
Roman said, I used a new gun yesterday, and I loved it. I use a LiMELiNE. the LiMELiNE. Do you know what gun I might order the adapter for?
Oh, good question. I have one. I'll check that tomorrow, actually. Good question. They might be able to help you there too, just by them being able to see the picture of the front of it. They may be able to do that. Yeah, good question. I have one here. I'll see if it does happen to match up with that. But what did I have it hooked up to? I can't remember. I think it was an Iwata. I can't. Yeah, I'll figure that out. Good question. Who was that asked? Roman?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll let you know. And if I don't, you say, hey, you forgot about me.
Yeah, he forgets easily.
Okay, so there we go. That's going to be orange. I first imagined that being down here farther, but not sure what happened with that. It's okay. I still like it. So we'll go with that. Let's go ahead and we will.
Chris said, my first paint job, I had more flake on the floor than the piece. I bet. Stunt Hanger said you should remind everyone that anyone can paint, but not everyone can sand. Sanding is 90% of the job.
Yes.
Buddy said you should start selling portable paint booths.
Yeah, they're a pretty good deal on there, so it's hard to compete with that. But yeah, look at paint booths. They're like, you can get a smaller portable paint booth for like the same one I got, like $700 shipped. It's crazy. But you need to get like one extra fan and then an extra two, which ends up being like another $200 about.
900 total.
The 900 total, and then you're like good to go. And if you have like a big garage, hang it from your ceiling so like you can just turn it off and it doesn't deflate all the way, and then it just sags and hangs. That's if I do another booth somewhere, that's my next booth. It's gonna be a full size blow up, and then that way you can just take it down. If you don't want it there, take it down. Fire inspection, take it down. People, what are you doing here? Nothing, not going on here. Take that shit down. You know, it's easy. If you know what I mean. Okay.
ACM said, how much candy would it take to cover a whole sportster frame over flake?
How much candy?
Mm-hmm.
So what color? Did he say? I'm sorry, I didn't get all that whole message.
Nope, no color. How much candy would it take to cover a whole sportster frame over flake?
Oh, you would just need one of the concentrate cans.
If you're just doing one color.
Yeah, because this also mixes with Intercoat Clear, so you will need to get Intercoat Clear or Clear Base Coat with this. But yeah, you'll just need one, and that you're gonna have more left over. So if you're doing the rest, any other parts, you're good to go.
Nolan said, I caught Rob Vandersice's live last week, and he was using LiMELiNE base coat black.
Yeah, I know, that's awesome. I think he has the candy too. He's testing that, I think. Okay, let's see here. Back to business. Okay. Go ahead and trim that. Can you see this? There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened here? It shrunk. It shrunk. All right, so I pulled the tape too hard when I stretched this line right here. I wanted to get it nice and straight. So when I laid it down, I pulled it and now it shrunk. No big deal. Instead of pulling that whole line, we'll just go ahead and extend it.
Hit the like button.
Yeah, hit that like button. Keep for people to ask, but how many we got on there? 94. Okay.
And only 31 likes.
Oh, that hurts.
That's what somebody told me. What's your feelings told me.
Well, he's a nice guy. Thanks. Okay. Where is that?
I can't see that on here, so I forget to tell you to say it too, or I forget to say it. I can't see that on our end.
All right, we will go ahead. Got a freshie of the 16th here.
Any hints about the movie? Talk out loud.
I don't know. I don't want to give it away. But we are going to do that. So if you guys just barely joining in, you'll have a chance to win some crap. You can win some crap. You're going to win some crap if you get it right. So we're going to show a movie clip.
Well, I think he's giving you a hint.
Yeah.
I'll give it away. He's giving you a hint.
Yep. You're not winning no crap.
Win some crap.
You know that part?
I've never seen it.
What?
You say that every time.
Why?
I don't know. You've legit asked me that question.
Oh.
In all the 22 years we've been together, probably.
We need to watch it.
Times. I don't know. I don't know why.
It's probably like going to be like, I don't know. I think it's remastered on Netflix now. I know it is because I saw it. Yeah, it is. All right. If this doesn't run too late, I'll probably watch the first 5 minutes.
Ah,
You can watch the rest.
yeah, because you fall asleep at every goddamn sound slight. Off topic, but do you sell gold leaf with inner coat clear?
No, with it, not directly with it. No, you can buy both though. They yeah, you can do whatever you want as that goes. I think we are looking at doing a whole gold leaf set though. It'll be like an ultimate set for the gold leaf. So if you haven't got into leafing, we'll be able to get you a discount on the whole set, but still working on all the details of that. All right, so I think we're good here. Usually I would do more 16th. I don't think it needs it. Maybe I'll just outline. That's what I'll do. Well, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll take the 16th inch and I'll outline it right here.
Did you get the shirt order yet?
Yeah, you can show them the shirt too. It's on there. No, we're still waiting on that. It was actually supposed to be here already. Ashley's been emailing herself about it.
Don't say I've been emailing myself. I did it one time. I don't know what the heck happened. I have no idea how I did that. I don't even know. Don't ask.
I'm not.
I can't even explain that. That's something you would do, not something I would do.
Yeah, that's why I'm enjoying it so much. No, I don't think I've ever emailed myself on accident thinking it was somebody else.
No, it's on the chat. It's on the email thread. So somehow I replied to my message on there, not his message.
Yeah, still never done that.
You have. You just didn't know you have. Oh, John says, that's hilarious. I've done it. Thanks, man. I felt like such an idiot. I'm like, wow, why did he responded so quick? And I looked and I'm like, that's weird. And I just thought, oh, I just sent it to myself too. That's weird. Not really.
But the thing is, you thought he responded.
I know.
We're like, what in the hell? It's okay.
Roman said, sounds like me with PayPal experience with Adam.
Yeah.
Listen, he's sitting here laughing and everything only because this guy does like stuff like this all the time, okay? And so he gets one time and he gets to laugh. So don't let him fool you. Mm-hmm. Nate said, actually, I email myself all the time. See? I'm not alone. Thanks, friends. I did it on Tuesday and I just realized my idiot self did it this tonight. That's why I went to look like, why is he not answering me? Usually he responds pretty quick. Whoops.
Okay. All right, we got it. It's looking good. All right, let's go ahead and since we're midway on this thing, let's go ahead and we'll want to play that clip?
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay, so you guys ready? Now, well, I'm going to briefly explain the rules one more time. So we're going to give a first and second place. So the first place that gets the answer correct in the chat, you have to be from the U.S. somewhere.
Sorry, Australia.
Yeah, no Australia, no Peru. None of that. Can't ship the candy there. Sorry. But first and second place on it's going to be on our side. So sometimes you may show up your first chat. You may have shown you've won, but on our side, it may be different. It may show that something different. So we just go by what we see on the screen. That's why we're doing first and second place. That way, if you think you won, you might still win. So first and second place, all you have to do is say the movie and the main actor that's in it. Yeah?
Well, okay.
Yeah. Well, no, maybe just the movie. That'll be pretty quick just to type. So you just need the movie. Don't even worry about the actor. And some of you might already know it because I kind of gave a hint. But all right, let's roll that footage.
Okay. All you gotta do is guess the movie. Here you go.
Die, gas pumper! I gotta get away from those cans! Those cans in there too! Run! More cans! Die, you bastard!
That's hilarious. Okay, that's real comedy right there. Yes, that is.
top of this little thread here and see who got it. Let's see. So it looks like Brandy is first place. It was the jerk, by the way.
The jerk.
No, I didn't know either, but Brandy, it looks like you're first, and John, you're second.
John
Sabia, maybe is how you say the name.
All right.
Last name.
So you let them know how to claim their prize because
Yeah.
they will have to still do something.
Yeah, so I'm going to put the email in the thread here in the chat. Just email us your name and address. Let us know you are the winner, and then we'll get it shipped out to you. And did you tell them what they're winning?
Oh yeah, you're the first place that came on our side is going to win the ultimate pack, which they're going to win all 3 of the candies. You can also make the secondary colors with these, and you're going to win the reducer and the clear base coat. So basically everything you need to paint this. You would need an airbrush and a board, and some metal flake, but some other stuff. But other than that, you have all the paint materials to be able to do this, minus the black base coat, but you can get that pretty easy. And the second place is going to win the tri-pack. So they're going to win each one of the candies. So we'll write your names down. We'll remember who you are, and then just let us know. Okay, so we're mixing this 70% clear base coat, 30% of the candy. We got the blue. So we do need to make an orange. So what we'll do is we'll start with the gold. And then we're just going to add a splash of red to this.
See, some people haven't seen that movie. I'm not the only one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be an easy one. I've only watched that movie like 3,000 times when I was a kid. I don't know why.
Why?
My brother loved that movie. I don't know why,
Is
though.
there a bad word in it, or why did you watch it so long?
There's boobs in a part, okay?
Oh.
No, that's why we watched Porky's.
Oh.
That's going to be our next one.
I've never seen that movie.
You ever seen Porky's?
No.
Dad didn't have that on VHS in his bottom.
If my dad had empty VHS in his bottom drawer, I wasn't watching it. I'll tell you that. No, I wasn't about to even try to see what that might be.
You're a smart girl.
No.
Okay, we got some blue. Look how nice that looks. And we got some orange. And we need black. Don't want to forget about that. We have black. I already have it mixed up right here. So we're not going to use candy black. We're going to use regular black. But we're going to wait until we do these candies. We do need to add some reducer to these. So before I put them in my airbrush, I'm going to reduce them with urethane reducer to make them, like, check it out. Look how thick this is right here. See, like, too thick. It's like way too thick. So we're going to thin this down about 1 to 1. I'll have to probably put it in a bigger cup, but that's, I'll kind of show you what it should look like. Okay, here's a better look at that. Yeah, not like water, but thicker than water when it comes to the airbrush. So when you're mixing this for a paint gun, it's going to be mixed a little bit thicker because you're spraying out of a bigger gun. With this little guy, obviously going thinner paint. So this is a airbrush that I have been testing for like the last 2.5 weeks now. It has graduated to see if this is going to be a good instrument or not. So, but so far so good. We'll see. It's still early in the process. Probably within the next, I would say another 3-4 weeks, I'd be able to know a little bit more about this thing. That's usually when they start breaking down. But so far, it passes the test with the cap, and the needle's not sticking. It's good in weight. The nozzles, the updated kind of nozzle. But yeah, good. So far, so good. Okay.
Okay, I do have to say I have heard of the movie Porkies.
Yeah.
Only because some of these comments, because I think my brother's probably watched it. You guys are talking about the looking through the hole.
Yeah.
And can we please just call it Tallywhacker? Now, I think my brothers watched that show because I think they have said those lines
Oh yeah.
to each other, but no, not.
No.
When you guys are watching The Jerk, I was watching Father of the Bride with Steve Martin, not that show. Come on.
Okay, let's see here. So we're going to.
What brand of airbrush is that?
That's not a brand right now. It's just a manufacturer I'm working with. It's a brand that does not have a name right now. But yeah, I've been working with a manufacturer that it may be a brand, not this particular one, but there's obviously other brands, but this is an actual manufacturer. So it could be a LiMELiNE product. It might not be. We'll see.
Are those little paper Dixie cups you're mixing in?
Yes, we have those. Those are on Amazon and on both the websites, the Big Cartel and the Shopify. So you'll find those there.
Adam, what is the candy mix that let you dry so fast that you can tape over it to go to the next color?
As long as you're mixing the candy with clear base coat like you should be, then you're like, especially if you're spraying with an airbrush, it's going on so thin it's drying really fast. So the trick is to just spray it thinner, and then you're good to go. Yeah, it's not. You don't really need to, like, if it sprays on thick, it's going to take longer to dry. Simple as that. But it's not like clear coat where it needs like a day or 12 hours to dry. It's not the case.
Someone said, I think he's asking, is it a spray gun or airbrush?
No, spray gunner? No, because they have a brand called No Name, which is awfully confusing. But yeah, no, it's not that. Well, it could be, and I just don't know it, but I don't know what they have.
How much of the paint products you use are USA made?
The paint products, are USA made? Then none of it's USA made. And to be honest with you, like most all chemicals actually come from Germany. So where they're getting the raw materials are coming from Germany. So yeah, there might be manufacturers that are paint companies here in the US, wherever they're at, they're buying from Germany. They're buying either from Germany or Japan or some other little company that is just a small company. But those two companies in Germany and Japan, one of them BASF, is going to be most likely where the chemicals are coming from, the raw materials. So none of them really. I mean, we do source from here in the US. We have, like, the spinners are made here. But they come from Thailand. So the products, the raw materials are BASF, Germany, and then the actual manufacturer of the paint, he's in Thailand. So it comes from Thailand. I have nothing to hide.
Chris said, not your fault, Ashley. These movies are a rite of passage for boys back in the day. So it must be a boy thing.
Yep.
Not a girl thing. And then Mr. C said, true that, Chris.
All right, so I taped off the blue. So this is going to go orange, blue, the black right here.
Killer Capricorn said, the black paint on Henry Ford's Model Ts came from Japan.
Yeah, and probably most likely the same company. Maybe not. That's been a long time. Who knows? But yeah.
He said, laugh out loud. I wasn't asking for any other reason. Just curious.
Yeah, people ask, but it's all coming. A lot of stuff's coming from the same place. It's just, it hits more hands after that. Okay, so the nice thing is since we're going to do this outside black is we don't need to mask that up because our black paint's going to go directly over the candy and it'll drown that out. So we can just go ahead and start with the the orange here. It's kind of like an orange gold, and we'll do that here and here, and then we'll unmask that, and we will tape that out to do the blue here.
Roman said, when you were using the Neo airbrush, did you ever use some kind of wax on threads of the air cap? If so, what did you use? On the Neo, with the Neo airbrush.
With the Neo, I never used anything. I've never had to use anything like that. To keep it from leaking? Is that what it is?
I'm guessing, yes.
Yeah, I've heard that trick, but never actually used it myself. I feel like there's something wrong with your airbrush if it's leaking. Like that.
Bob said, the LiMELiNE mixing cups are good. I tried the plastic dental cups, and when I added reducer, the bottom of the cup melted out in 5 seconds. Oh, no. That's terrible. Miss Lucy said there was a lot of skin in that movie. Oh, no. Larry said, hit the like button.
Yeah, hit that like button.
John said, just got a Neo and your quick connect for it. Super stoked to get the candy paint.
Ah, cool. Thank you.
He's the winner.
Oh, he's the winner. All right. So he's set up.
And he said, beeswax. And then he said, yes. They must use beeswax.
Yeah, I have heard that. Once again, I'm not edging this out with any kind of a black. Usually I do a black base coat or a candy black over this and edge it out. In this case, we're not doing that, so we can have kind of the blend of the two colors without the black.
Is your yellow tape LiMELiNE also, or is it Indasa?
The masking tape?
I guess so, because he's saying the yellow.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not Indasa. Not that I know of. Once again, I don't know where they get their tape from. But I basically I find manufacturers, I test it. If it works, it works good, I'll accept it. If the price is right, I'll look and see if, the market might be too saturated to even sell something like that. But I always wanted masking tape, and that was one of the hardest things to find. It's like literally, I think I went through. I was looking for masking tape for years, huh?
Oh yeah.
I could never. Every time they showed up, it was like first second I look at it, oh, that's crap. There is no way. If you have a hard time peeling it, or if you peel it and it rips, like, oh no, it gives me anxiety thinking about that. So yeah, so I had somebody actually reach out to me, salesman reach out to me, and I'm like, yeah, you can bring over a sample. And this was about 6 months ago, and it worked out great. The price was right, and I was able to bring it in at a low enough price to make it worth it. But I do offer in the combo pack, so you get the 1.5 inch and the 2 rolls of the 3/4 inch with the removal blade and the razor blade. So I try to package it up so where you can get like most of the stuff that you need, because you kind of need all those things. So if you can order those all at once, I feel like that's delivering some kind of value. Okay, that's looking good. I think we're good there.
I thought it was like frog tape until you said it stretches.
Yeah, it does stretch. Yep, but you don't want to overstretch it.
Or the pigment's not coming with wooden spoon filter. Got a brown today, and I didn't have either.
What?
No, it should always have filters and spoons. So I'm not sure what happened there. Hey, if you want to email me or email us, I'll put the email in the thing. I'll hook you up.
Yeah, email us. Yeah. Maybe we ought to think about changing those bags.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Weird. E. Brown said, I need to buy some of your candy concentrates.
Oh, yeah.
Roman said, yes, I've been there, done that with masking tape. Yours works perfect.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and it's not, once again, I could have bought the cheaper stuff. They had. What's wrong?
And you didn't have a sticker either. What the hell?
Oh. Yeah, so there was different levels of quality with the tape, the masking tape as well. So The cheap stuff actually worked all right, but the mid-grade, the top of the line was just unnecessary. Just way too much money. But yeah, I chose the mid-grade in that, you know, and it worked out. It works good. It's thicker. I like it. Come on. I might have to relay that. I've already messed with this too much. I'm gonna go ahead and relay that 16th inch line. This right here?
Root beer candy.
Uh-huh.
I think he's asking.
Oh, do we have it?
I don't know if he's asking if you have it or if that's what that is. I'm not sure.
Oh, no, this is not root beer. This is just like a tangerine orange. But you can make root beer with those 3 colors. You just need to mix the red, the yellow, and the blue together at the right ratio. Which that ratio is on the side of the can, so you can check that out. Let's go ahead and lay that 16th back down before I forget.
Shine Custom says you need to drill holes in that paddle so it stings more. Yikes!
I never thought of that.
Pompey said, I need to try some of your masking tape, but I have a crap ton of plastic blades. Comes with a blade.
Razor blade. Yeah, razor blade.
And a plastic blade.
But usually you need more razor blades than one. Especially you lose them. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and mask off everything that is not going to go blue. So we just got done talking about the tape. We have the tape here. And we will mask off here. Oh. Huh. What am I doing? We'll go.
House of Color price is always going up in price. Okay, thanks. Travis, I got paddled with that kind of board in middle school, and you're right, it stings.
Okay, let's go ahead and you know what we can do on this actually? Let's go ahead and grab the 2-inch. The nice thing about the 2-inch, it's a little more transparent. So I'm going to line this up with this one edge right here. Did that do that perfect? Oh no. I thought that laid it down perfect right there. I was like, that never happens. Almost. All right, let's make sure that I have this correct. Not overmasked anywhere, a little bit right here actually.
Mr. C said, my grandmother had a paddle hanging on the wall with holes, and it said, the Board of Education across the top of it.
It's the best way to learn.
I needed that with my girls. Jeez. Just kidding. Kevin said, what's up, Adam?
What up, man?
Said, hey, buddy. Oh, maybe Kevin's talking to Adam.
Oh?
The other Adam.
Oh, okay.
That's like me entering my own email again.
There you go.
Good Lord.
Okay, so I'm going to do the, some people call them bacon waves or a fingerprint.
Bacon.
Bacon. So you just start with like one line like that.
Roman said, I got my black candy today, no filter or spoon. Yeah, the candies don't come with the filter or spoon. It's just the pigments.
Yeah. Just the
He
pigments.
said, don't need either, but just letting you know. Where did you get those paddles?
You can get these at Hobby Lobby online, I think. Okay, so off of this one right here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to create like a triangle.
my dad drilled holes in his pedal so he could swing it faster.
Yeah. Somebody was saying, put some holes in it. Speed holes, man.
Haha, the good old days of disciplines are over. My dad used to get a whip from an old coffee cord plug. Ouch.
Well, I'm just so glad this is bringing back memories for everybody. They're like, oh man, I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
I'm not hanging one of those in my house. I remember I wanted to cry when I see that sucker. Either that or they're gonna use it on their kids.
Yeah. Put their name on it.
Let me teach you a real punishment. They don't know nothing about that nowadays. Not everybody gets a trophy over here.
Yeah, put your kid's name on it. Take it home. Hey, buddy, it's for you.
Now listen. Start something new.
Yeah, we're implementing something new in our family. Everybody's getting their ass kicked.
I'm getting PTSD from the paddle. Guys. All of these people. Roman said, I went to a Catholic school. It was no holds bar. What looks better, the crushed glass or the flake?
I think the crushed glass looks better. It just takes a little more work. Because you do have to, and a little more work, meaning that it does need to be sprayed out of a 1.7 or bigger. And it does need a little more clear coat on top to bury it because it is thicker. So I'll go ahead and let's see.
Sometimes I like to send my dad and get ready to go get milk and don't come back for years. Oh, stop. I'm sorry. I love my dad. Dads are the best.
Not when I don't come back.
Take your hands off your butt where it's only going to hurt worse. Wow, so true. Oh, no. I was the only girl, so I never did anything wrong.
He never got in trouble, huh?
Hell no. For one, I didn't need to get in trouble. I was not a troublemaker. That was all my brothers. They did way more than he had no worry about me.
That he knew of.
Until I come home. Hey, shoot, I'm sorry, I'm pregnant at 16. And he's like, wait, what? I should have been paddling your ass, not your mother. I snuck up on him, I guess.
Yeah, it happens.
What did your dad say to you that you guys laugh at?
By golly.
No.
By golly.
No, where he said you guys were getting in trouble, and he said he was trying to say.
Oh yeah. His two famous things that he used to say was
I'm gonna give you a licking.
I'm gonna give you a licking. I'm gonna give you a licking, boy. Give you a licking, but he never really did. And so I'm gonna give you a licking, and then sometimes he would mess up. So I'll kick your butt. And then one time he told my brother, "Hey, I'll lick your butt." I was like, Dad, you just told Brandon you go lick his butt. No, I didn't. Yeah, you did. Get in your room. You're in trouble too. Oh, that was hilarious though. He claims he never did say that, but I heard it. Even Brandon, he was in trouble. He's all, you just say, go lick my butt.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to keep going with this. So you see I'm just kind of like going on at different angles, just cutting it, turn it into a point there. I don't know what I have going on here. Huh. I'm going to leave it. I like it.
Mr.
That should do something else, though.
My dad played pick your stick. Hint, the wider ones hurt less.
I'm not taking the big one. Oh, you're an idiot, boy. Stupid kid.
Nate says, or Dad used to say, this is going to hurt me than it is you.
Yeah.
John said, I had to hold the belt and wait in the garage until my dad was ready. I only do this because I love you. They all lied.
We could have run another, maybe on the next paddle we can do a charity for homeless kids or something.
Oh god damn! What the hell? Don't say that.
I had to pause for a minute, but I don't know if I was gonna say this, but
I'm gonna whip you till you cry. I'm gonna whip you for crying.
well, yeah,
I
but
was
we're
like,
raising
what
money.
the F? I'm yelling at you so you'll remember. Oh.
Fond memories of getting our ass kicked. We all deserved it.
Dang, that's cool, Adam.
What? Yeah, I know that was, huh?
Yeah,
Dang it.
hell, man.
Yeah, I know.
Sean Kesson says, I have an old tub of Danny D's crushed glass I'm finally going to use on my chopper. I don't know that crushed glass has a brighter or more blingy dance than flake, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, it all depends on what the product is. Takes a trained eye, I think. I think if they're next to each other, you can tell, but if you look at one and look at the other, it's hard to tell. The nice thing about the glass is usually it's lighter in color. The LiMELiNE definitely is. It's lighter in color, so it makes your candies a little more vibrant. So they say you were to do a bright orange or something rather than like a dark deep red or purple, you're gonna have less of an effect on those darker color of candies because they're just the darker colors just don't, they show up less of a sparkle. So maybe you tell less on those.
Darren said, my grandma babysat us, old Filipino lady, so we got the slip-up. She would chase us around the house with it. Mr. C said, yep, good old dad threats and punishments. Chris said, can't do that shit nowadays. Not with this soft, fluffy generation. Seriously. Is that 1/8 tape?
I wish I would have thought of that idea before. I probably would have done it. But what tape?
1/8.
This is a 1/4 inch tape. Good question. Yeah, I feel like a 1/4 inch tape works good for this. Can't remember what I used on that tank. I'm pretty sure I used the same thing.
Now that we're bonding over dad stories, let's go hit the like button as I go get some milk.
Oh.
Some of those grannies should have been playing baseball. Bought me some tape from Big Cartel.
Oh, thank you. All right, so we got we don't want the orange. Let's take that back out. You want to make sure you clean it all the way out because you really don't want that orange to get in with that blue. Make the blue a funky color.
Funky, funky. Hey, is anybody? We are going to Pennsylvania. Right? Yeah, Pittsburgh area.
Yeah.
Or
we are going to Pittsburgh.
Rankin area, it's called. To that Trippy 10.
It's the Trippy 10 art helmet show, but it's at the Glory Days.
Yeah, Glory Days bike show. Anybody have recommendations of what to do down there? Or also anybody going to be there we can say hello to? Or maybe you're not and you want to go there to come say hello.
Yeah.
It's September 23rd, I think. Right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I think we're leaving 20. Yeah, it's like a bike show, outdoor vendor, swap meet, the Tribbiton helmet. So they asked 10 artists to paint a helmet. It looks like it's the Carey Glass Furnaces building.
Yeah, and that's incredible building.
Yeah, that's a cool.
Yeah, you got a picture of it there or no?
It's
on the front.
It's this.
No, that doesn't really show it that good.
Yeah, it doesn't show.
But here, that front here, let me show them the front. The front, yeah, like that's like the inside of it.
It's kind of got a glare. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's gonna be freaking cool.
Yeah.
And there's tours I noticed there, so we have to. I did actually save something. We can take a tour there. Okay, so we got that. That's looking good.
Kevin, let's see. Kevin said, can't wait to meet you guys there. Kevin McCann.
All right, so we do have people that are going to show up there.
Daniel Cody said, should you cut those 1/4 and 1/16 tape lines? Oh, you're already filling them.
I made a couple mistakes. There should have been one there, and I embrace the mistakes sometimes. I think they're...
You do. Shine said, I'll be trying the LiMELiNE 1/8 and 1/16 this next week. So far, I've been happy with all your products.
Thank you.
Scott said, may see you guys there. I'm only 2.5 hours away.
I don't know why we wouldn't see you there.
Yeah, it looks cool. Even if you don't come to see us. I mean that too, but that place looks rad.
Yeah, that place.
Kevin said it's a cool venue. Yeah, it looks so cool.
Yeah.
I do know there are drive-through beer stores in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Oh, we have nothing like that here in good old Utah.
We can't
even buy beer on Sunday. Might have to do it just to say we've done it.
Okay.
Realistically, is the course going to probably happen next year?
The online course is going to happen this year still. It might be till next year until we get a hands-on course, like in person. But yeah, I'm working hard at gathering all the information for that. It's taking some time, and I want to make sure it's good. And I'm just trying to deliver a lot of value on that. So much to go over. And right when I think that, I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. No,
Mix ratio did you use for that blue?
the blue was 70% clear base coat.
So like what's exactly on the can?
Yeah. 70%.
Swampy's asking that.
Yeah, just like on the can.
Just like on the can. Mix that blue.
Yep. And then it's reduced. Approximately 1-to-1.
It's a shame I can't find the LiMELiNE products in France or import them.
Oh yeah. That's we are going to be in Italy soon, and we are very, very shortly should be in Germany. But yeah, it's just going to be time on that, and not all the products will be available. Just a select
Take
few.
a little bullet train from France over to Italy to go get your stuff.
Yeah, we'll be in. Where are we going to be at? Spain.
We're going to Spain. Yeah.
But that's not too far. We were told not to go to France, right?
For my birthday, we're going to Spain.
Make sure I got that. Gotta make sure those are saturated enough to get those lines to pull through. Right here too.
Wish my dad embraced his mistakes instead of buying the milk. I took a I took a glass blowing class. Woo! Taking a painting class would be sick. Okay, Spain or Germany. Going to SEMA this year. Yes, we are. Only
Friday.
Only Friday or only Saturday?
No, I don't think there is
No
any on Saturday. No.
Only Friday, but yes, we're going to SEMA. In November. Right? 1st November?
Yeah. I think it's the first week.
Yeah, I think it's like the week of Halloween.
What?
I think it's going on. Like.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Is it? I think it did one year. I don't know.
No, I think it is this year.
Oh, it is?
If I remember right. Like, I think. Pretty sure I saw that.
All right, looking good so far. I'm going to go ahead and tape out everything that's not going to go black.
It starts on Halloween and ends on Friday, November 3rd. So, yeah, we'll be there on Friday. I guess we're going to see the man's Disneyland.
Yeah. How do you know that?
You told me that when we were there last year, and I have a good memory. You always forget that. How do you know that? Guess I'm going to Disneyland again.
You like it,
I did like it. It was actually fun.
but you couldn't last more than one day. Guarantee that. Last.
Oh, last.
No, you wouldn't last. You lasted one day, but you wouldn't last longer than a day. There. I don't think I'd be able to keep you entertained enough. Because a lot of it, you see a lot of it. I mean, it takes you a while to get to everything, but
I am pretty finely entertained by people watching. I could do that all day and just be fine as heck.
I'll go do my job and you put you in the.
I just watch people. I love to watch people. I'll be fine by that.
We should get you in. You can run the elevator or something.
No. I want to watch my own people. I want to watch people my own way.
You don't want to have a job with it?
No.
Like you can get a security job there and people watch all day long, get paid for it.
Chris said, hopefully I get to meet you guys there.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, hopefully.
Sometimes it's hard to find people there.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah. Like, I'm over here.
Are you going to have a Labor Day sale?
What day is Labor Day?
This Monday.
Yeah, a lot. To be honest with you, on everything's pretty much on sale. Like, I think even the Leafs on sale. The candies are still 30% off. The clear coats. The only thing that's not on sale is the primer because I'm like just about out of stock on that. So if you're looking to get primer, you better get it quick because it's almost gone. But yeah, that's yeah, but I'll look at that again and I'll definitely run something. But just specifically for that, I feel like Sylvester Stallone.
Spit it out.
Specifically, I don't know. It's gonna happen. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of stuff's on sale already, I think.
Grumpy said, my wife is like bro cream too. A little dab will do ya. Roman said, me too. I love people watching. I always tune into Venice Beach live cam and people watch. That
really?
Sounds so entertaining.
I didn't even know that was a thing, really.
I didn't either. Wait, is that where you say we want to go? Venice Beach?
Huh?
Or where? In California?
No, I didn't say that. Oh, no. No, that wasn't Venice Beach.
Oh.
Ventura.
Oh.
That's the David Mann show.
Oh, the David.
David Mann.
Mad?
No.
Man?
Yeah. Man.
David Mann show.
You know what that is.
MC Toe says, appreciate everything you do, man. Super talented. Always impressed by your work.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Chris said, if I go, you can stop by the Brush Fest booth. I'll be one of the painters.
Oh, really? What's what?
Brush Fest booth.
I didn't even know that was a booth.
Where is the booth gonna be at, Chris?
Yeah, and what
What building?
Well, not what building. I don't think he probably even knows what building.
Is it all in that same?
There's one or two buildings,
Yeah,
most likely being.
It's huge.
Well, there's a lot of buildings, but it'd be one of two, of usually. Okay, we almost got it here. Okay, look at that. Let's get some black base coat out.
I keep hearing something talking, but it's the rodeo.
Oh, that's right now?
Yeah. Do you hear like the intercom?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, what is happening? There's a rodeo just in our little town, in our city.
It's going crazy over here.
For our city days, there's a rodeo.
This looks like black base coat. Why does artist looks? Oh, that's not the right stuff. Is it?
Wait, what do you want to have? Did you said black base coat?
Yeah, black base coat.
That's what you're wanting it to be?
Yeah, I got the wrong stuff. Hold on. Man, I oversaturated it right there, though. I don't know why it went all crazy.
Look out for flying cowboys. The other for the 24th of July, we celebrated here and we just have a big party in the backyard and pool party and a smoke off. So everybody brings their smokers and there's a contest and who can smoke the best meat and the best side and then the best dessert. And I rented a mechanical bull, and the timing of it was that we live in a out kind of in a country farmland. These people were riding their horses on the sidewalk right when it happened, and everybody's like, "Oh shit! Wait, are we really riding real bulls?" It was hilarious.
That's what they said?
Yes, those people were all on their horses. Everyone was all scared. So I'm like, "Oh no, what's happening?" And then showed up the mechanical bull. I tricked them. Just happened to be perfect timing. There really is flying cowboys around this place.
Yeah, those mechanical bulls you can rent, they're no joke. Those things are crazy.
Yeah. Is that why we do hear the crickets? Or don't hear the crickets?
Yeah, probably they're scared. They're like, what in the hell? They're torturing animals over here. Yeah, I think we just about got it. Nope, just ran out. A little bit more there, actually.
How do you keep the meat lit? Yeah.
Okay. Looking good. Let's go ahead and get this. The whole reason why we're here, really. We do have a Chameleon. This is the shift green, purple, blue. Let's check this thing out.
Oh, gotcha, Snumpy. Huh, I was like, what the heck? He was saying a Cheech and Chong joke.
Oh.
So I was like, wait, what? I gotcha.
So this shifts from purple, green to blue. So pretty cool look. So, I mean, on my finger, it's hard to tell on the camera.
Back up a little. Wait.
It's kind of hard to tell.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to take that. Take our little cup.
Ground up Smurfs. Cool.
Unicorns. Clear base coat. Just a little bit. We got a scooper. We're not going to worry about a scooper. A little spoon will come with this, but we don't need much. We're just going to do a little bit in there.
Do you hear that?
Yep. Sounds like a cow.
No, it was the announcer dude, not a cow.
All right, looking good.
Does it give the best effect over black? The Chameleon, babe.
Yes, 100% over black would be the way to go.
Black over white. Better on black than it is on white?
Yes, it is better. Yeah, but white's going to have a different look. I wish I had the spray outs here. I could show you.
Oh, I know.
But it's going to have a completely different look. I like it on black myself. Okay, so I reduced this out. It's pretty thinned out. You check it out.
John said I would have dumped all of that on the paddle and lightning round. So that's pretty cool. You're just fearless.
Yeah. I'm looking to make a mistake. That's why I make so many.
Sean Custom says, pearls love black.
Oh, yeah. Completely different look. But pearls love white, too. I mean, a white pearl on top of a white base coat. It's amazing.
Do you have that available on Big Cartel?
Yeah, it's on there. You know what? It might be out of stock.
It was out of stock, but we got it back. So
we're back in stock. But yeah, I'll go ahead and right after the sun, she'll remind me. I'll put it back in stock real quick.
I'll write him a reminder because yeah, we just got it back in.
Okay, so there's two ways you can do this. You can spray it on some cellophane, plastic wrap, whatever you want to use. We're gonna use. Where'd that go?
What?
Bubble wrapper.
Oh, I was popping the bubbles.
Oh, I need that thing. Here, use that.
Whoops.
So I have this little bubble wrapper. I think I'll use that. So we're gonna go ahead and saturate. There's two ways we can do it. We can either spray it right on here and we can dab it, or we can spray it on the board and then dab it on the board. And that's probably what we're gonna do.
What he said, it's more dominant blue over white.
Yes. Yeah, that is correct.
Big Papa said that paddle looks kind of like what the principal used on us. But he said, nice color. I'll definitely be ordering some. Yeah, it's cool because it's colors.
All right, so we're gonna saturate this and then.
Hey, I've done this before.
Yeah, you have, huh?
Yep.
This might have a little bit different look to it because it has. We're doing the bubble wrap this time.
The picture looks blurry.
Look what happened right there. Pulled back the black just a little bit.
Is that where you oversaturated it, you said?
Well, I think, yeah, I probably did a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and fix that by... So what happened is I oversaturated it and it kind of wet the black a little bit, just in that one spot, and it actually happened right there too. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to black. It might have been a little wet there too, because like I didn't wait very long. Like you should be waiting longer than what I'm doing. Not too much longer, but it happened right there. Which this is all marbleized, so it's not gonna. You're not gonna see this at all. Not too worried about it. A little bit right there, maybe too. But yeah, it went all the way down to the flake, and you're definitely gonna be able to see that. I'm gonna blow that off a little bit, get it to dry. And then there, I'll go ahead and just. Whoop. There, I was going to put some on there, and then we'll just dab it. There we go. Okay, now you'd never be able to tell. That's the beauty about marbleized. If you have like a problem area and you don't know like something screwed up with the flake or something, you can always put marbleized there because it like that stuff hides everything.
Ordering that. Can you offset the shipping, George? Can you send with the tape?
Yeah, he got two. He has two orders. Is that what it is?
Swampy, did you already send? It looks like he's ordering tape, or did, or something.
Well, everything that has been ordered, unless it's been everything that's been ordered after 2 o'clock, we haven't fulfilled yet.
How come you don't obsess over stuff like that? Flaws and spills or any unplanned stuff really slows me down. It doesn't slow your flow down at all. Amazing to watch.
Yeah, well, sometimes it does, but it happens.
You missed the spot. Can you adjust the camera?
Yeah, there's right here. It actually, little spot I got to touch up.
Wow, that's so sick.
You know, and I was looking at this, and we might have to go back to that picture. I think these are actually light orange.
I'm gonna go back to it now.
Yeah, go ahead. The fender one, if you would.
There you go.
Those look like I have a slight orange tint to that. I'm just going to go ahead and just barely brush a little bit of orange. All right, just a little bit of orange dusting on that. Make it match a little better.
Thank you for all the tips and tricks.
Oh, you're welcome. Let's see what this thing looks like, huh?
It says that he's been a member for 6 months.
Wow, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate the support, guys. And if you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and do that. If you want, you don't have to. I'm not going to like twist your arm or nothing. I might find out later and show up your house, but
you can't just around for the camera or whatever the heck it is. Awesome as always, says John.
Find you through your IP address. Hey man, you watching, not liking.
You watched and didn't like hit the like button.
Might have to go to Australia. Before we go, I'll give you a better look at that Chameleon on there. I'll pull this tape and get a better look at all this.
Hello from Australia. Looks like you are spraying a cricket bat.
A cricket bat, that's kind of what it does look like.
It does, huh?
We don't really play cricket from here.
If you don't like, you get the paddle the hard way. You're going to paddle them with the board if they don't hit the like button.
There you go. Ah, we're almost there.
Man, you guys have big crickets. Do you hear cricket?
Nope. No crickets.
I don't hear cricket today. I heard a loud trap.
I gotta lose the gloves. Oh, I can breathe. I feel so naked.
Are you a Yankees fan?
Am I? Well, not really.
Not really.
We're more of a Red Sox fan than a Yankees fan.
Hey, Ash, has Adam ever done a bicycle? Yes, he has. 2. Correct?
Yeah, I've done a couple. Yeah, bicycle, lowrider, one lowrider. And then I painted like a race bike or something. Yeah, I don't really like to do them that much. They're all right, I guess.
Swampy said he only sees 10 likes. Come on, hit the like button.
10 likes. That's it. Oh, man. Okay, there it is. Looks like I got one little mistake right there. Let me go ahead and take care of that.
This is the part where you miss them?
No, like I don't know what happened here. Like I think a piece of tape was stuck there, or I don't know. Anybody's wondering what that sound is? They're probably like, "What the hell is that duck?"
God,
I just use a spray bottle to clean out my airbrush. I find that to be really easy.
Adam with no gloves, no way.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm an OnlyFans right now. Should be getting some money. Feel naked.
I see 74 likes. Just says.
All right, there we go. Trim that up a little bit.
Hey, I'm looking for metal flake spray cans. Do you know where I can get that? Nice work, by the way.
Thanks. You know, I know where you can get it. You spray. I think Little Daddy Roth has them, but I have been looking to get into that as well. But it's gonna be a while. The thing is with the cans, they're made with Intercoat Clear or some kind of a clear binder, so they're gonna put down a lot of texture too. So keep that in mind. Might be a little more work doing it with the can, even though you're saving some time. All right, let's check this out. So you can see the Chameleon. This really will show once it's cleared. But so we'll get the green look right here. Green, purple, purple, green, purple,
And the blue?
and the blue. Well, blue, purple. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Once this is clear coated, it looks amazing.
Near the neck, did you hit Chameleon where you touched up black?
And a little spot right there, but I bet that really won't.
Looks awesome. What's in the bottle?
Did I hit it right there? I must have. I don't know. I can't remember. It looks all right. It's gonna look fine. I don't think we're gonna have any problem with that. It's marbleized, so we can get away with a lot with that. But yeah, I think that's it. Oh, woo! The early one. Huh, what's that?
What's in the bottle?
It's just the LiMELiNE lacquer thinner. It's a gun cleaner. So you'll find that on the LiMELiNE website as well. But you will not find that on Amazon yet. We're getting to that one still.
Love it. The guys from Dazed and Confused would have loved it.
Yeah, oh, that would have been a good video.
Now that's a show. I'm gonna make my own. Looks badass.
Cool. Well, right on, guys. Appreciate all the super chats and all the likes and all the comments and just being here in general. Really appreciate that. I'm glad it's working because that would suck if it didn't. I'd still be doing it. But yeah, and if you ever have any questions or you wonder how we do some of this stuff, you can always go back on to the lives and rewatch that. But you will see a shorter version come out here pretty soon. But I still have some catching up to do because I have last week's still to catch up on. So you'll have another video coming out, maybe 2 next week. Oh, and I got another one, a good one. There's a good video coming. That's probably next week or the week after. Okay, is that it?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, guys.
I appreciate you guys.
Labor Day and
stay safe.
Stay safe. We'll see you next Thursday. Thanks, guys.
Later.